I want to thank you for joining us for another episode of Sermon Highlights. Today we're here and we have Brother Kristian. And I want to thank you, sir, for coming out today. Today we celebrate Education Day. And I want to thank you for coming and giving such a powerful message. You know, simple but powerful and to the point. But what I want you to do is just to give us the highlights, the main points of what you talk about, what you preach about today.
Most definitely. I was glad to be here. The main point of today's message was simply, it's not our job to focus on the plan of God, but to focus on God Himself. So as Christians, we don't want to spend too much time trying to figure out what God is trying to do, but instead get to know God and just rest in His plan and be in Him and know Him and find Him and seek Him out. Wow. And so we broke that down in like three ways or three areas. One was to make sure you understand your role and understand that it's God's job to fulfill the plan and not ours. It's our job to just live a passive life and to just let Him do the work in, through, and for us, and just let Him fulfill the plan, and we don't worry about the plan. We just continue to focus on God and focus on Christ. And the second was to talk it out with God. Talk it out with God when we're confused, when we're sinful, when we're going away from the plan. Confess it to God. We used a verse in Daniel where Daniel had to confess to God the sins of the Israelites, and as soon as he confessed, God said He sent a messenger out to help him out, and so that's the same thing that happens with us. We have to learn to talk it out with God, confess it to Him, and then the last point was that it's all about seeking and finding Christ. That's what everything is about. That's the most important thing ever, not just when it comes to the plan of God, but just in general. But because we're talking about the plan, God's ultimate plan is for us to seek Him out,
to seek
His face, to go draw closer to Him, and just be in relationship to Him.
Yeah, because most times as well, we focus too much on knowing. You know, He said He got a plan for us. But we focus on, we want to know exactly what's going to happen next, what's going to happen next. And He say, no, relax. No, I got you.
Yeah.
You know, so just follow me, get to know me, and I have it. Wow. I heard you mention something up there as well that I was trying to remember when I was talking to you, but it comes back around to the same thing that you were talking about, that just live your life in a way where you live your life for Christ.
Yes.
And let Him take you where you need to go. Right? So for us, we can look at it like this. Live in a way in which I'm saying, God, I gave my life to you, so it's your responsibility to steer me where I want to go.
Yes.
I'm going to put it in your hands, whatever it is, and it's your job now, because my part of the deal is I'm giving my life to you now for you to lead me, for me to live my life according to your will. Well, thank you, man. Thank you
for having me.
For coming out and delivering such a powerful message.
Praise God.
I was there and I didn't know if you realized, but I was looking at you and I was saying, I had my mask on, but I was saying, wow, you know, because every point is like every segment of your message, there was something that was so piercing for us to know, that I'm saying, I know we're going to do the sermon highlight, but what is he going to talk about? Because it's so much. But I'm glad you wrap it up in that sense where just live your life according to how Christ would. Put your life in His hands, and He will guide you.
Absolutely.
All right.
Praise God.
So thank you, man. Thank you once more for coming out and do that.
Most definitely.
And what I'll do, I'll put the link for the sermon in the description so you can watch the full sermon, because it's so powerful. I want you to go back and I want you to watch it. I want you to share it with your friends as well. All right. So Kristian, once more, thank you.
Praise God.
All right.
Thank you.
Good.